Hope you all are doing well. Free prelims crash course for October 4th exam on YouTube channel. I am providing you daily exam oriented topics. Today is lecture 7. So these are the 5 topics which I am going to discuss today. These are the 5 topics which I am going to discuss today. Pradhana Mantri Surakshit Matritva Abhiyan, for the sake of protection of the mother. Crowding out effect, economy. Sonic boom, science and technology. Padayani, art and culture. Income distance, finance commission. Polity and economy topic. So from all subjects, prelims perspective I am discussing, and the first topic is government scheme. Under government scheme, Pradhana Mantri Surakshit Matritva Abhiyan. Pradhana Mantri Surakshit Matritva Abhiyan, for the sake of protection of mother. The scheme was been launched in the year 2016. The scheme was launched by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare 2016 to provide healthy life to the pregnant woman, lowering the maternal mortality rate to reduce the MMR, making pregnant women aware of their health issues and diseases, providing awareness, empowerment of the mother, making sure safe delivery and healthy life of the baby. Means the delivery should happen in institutions, health institutions. Key features: to provide free health checkups to pregnant women at government health centers. Aims to provide pregnant ladies free antenatal services before birth and after birth of the child, and require treatment for free on 9th of every month. On 9th of every month, the diagnostics as well as the treatment as well as the medicine will be provided free of cost to the pregnant mother, pregnant woman and lactating mother. This is Pradhana Mantri Surakshit Matritva Abhiyan. 9th of every month, the free care will be provided in all hospitals, exclusively focusing on maternity. Under which scheme? Under Pradhana Mantri Surakshit Matritva Abhiyan. 9th of every month in all the government hospitals, diagnostics, everything, each and everything will be provided free of cost. Crowding out effect. In simple way, I will explain you. Listen. This is related to our COVID times. So now the government is following expansionary policy. Means government is drawing the money, printing the money, taking the money from the banks. So what? The government is drawing the money from the banks. So what is happening at the bank level? So as the government is drawing the money from the banks, the bank is having limited resources now. So as the banks is having limited resources, the interest rate is increasing. Why? Because the resources, the money in the banks is less. As the interest rate has been increased, what is happening to the private sector? To the private sector, as the interest rate is more, the private sector not in a position to take money from the banks. That means they are not in a position to borrow money from the banks. They are not in a position to take loan from the banks. So when they are not in a position to take loans from the bank, the private investment will reduce. The private people will not have money, so the private investment will reduce. So the demand in the market will reduce. Why? Because the private people is not having the money. So when they doesn't have the money, the demand will not be in the market. When the demand will not be there in the market, obviously the economy will come to the standstill. That particular phenomenon is called as crowding out effect, whereby because of the interest rates in the banks, because the government taking the money for the sake of expansionary policy in the form of government schemes at the times of COVID, so the resources which is at the bank level is minimal. So as the resources are more, the interest rate will increase. Because of the increased interest rate, the private people are not borrowing from the banks. So private people are not having the money. That when they doesn't have the money, they cannot put investment. They cannot buy the goods. So goods and services sales will come down. Hence the market will come to a standstill. The economy will come to a standstill. So the government has expansionary policy in the sake of distribution of money to the people in the COVID times, negatively impacting the markets, mainly private players. What is crowding out effect? Crowding out effect is a situation where personal consumption of goods and services and investments by business are reduced because of increase in government spending. Government is spending more. From where the government is coming, where the government is getting the money, either from taking the loans from the banks, in the form of bonds or by printing the extra money. So by printing extra money is out of focus in this particular crowding effect. In this crowding out effect, what we will be discussing, so we will be drawing the money from the banks. So money is coming out. So because the money is coming out, the banks, in order to save their resources, they are increasing the interest rates. So when the interest rates are increasing, the private people are at loss. Causes and effects can be caused by an expansionary fiscal policy financed by increased taxes, borrowing, or both. It can increase the interest rates, led to reduction in private investment, spending. Increased interest rates have the effect of absorbing the economy's lending capacity, discouraging business from making capital investments, may even lead to lesser income in the economy. So this government physical expansionary policy will be negatively impacting the markets, will be negatively impacting the investments. Why? Because the private people will not have money. Why? Because the bank's interest rates are increased. The government is taking the total money, the money supply is reducing in the mainly from the banks. So in this way, the private investment will come down and the goods and service demand will come down, hence the economy will not perform. This is one of the increased demand for loanable funds by government raises the interest rate. Increased demand for loanable funds by government. So when government is taking, so the resources will be limited, hence the interest rate will increase in the banks, which is having negative impact on the market. Third, sonic boom. What is this sonic boom? Understand in a simple language. A aircraft, if it is moving at a faster speed than the speed of the sound, then a shock waves will be produced because the aircraft is moving at a speed higher than the speed of sound. So because it's crossing the limit of the sound, a shock waves will produce, and because of the shock wave produced at the junction of the air and the aircraft, a sound will be produced because of the shock wave. That particular sound is called a sonic boom. That's why when we see these jet aircrafts which are moving at hypersonic speeds, it will be at a larger distance, but still we can listen to the sound. That is called a sonic boom. Recently this sound was being heard in Bangalore. Loud sounds was heard in Bangalore. How the boom is created? Conventional supersonic aircraft such as Concorde create a shock wave as they break the sound barrier, a shock wave that reaches your ear because of the speed which is more than the speed of the sound. As it travels, the aircraft compresses the air ahead of it. The compression waves move away from the aircraft at the speed of sound. As at the sound barrier, the waves pile upon the top of one another to create a shock wave. When this reaches your ear will found a sound called as boom sound. That is called as sonic boom. Beyond Mach 1, the shock waves form a cone that trails behind the aircraft. It goes behind the aircraft. The sonic boom is created continuously as long as the aircraft is traveling faster than Mach 1. What is Mach 1? Speed of the sound. So when there is increase in the aircraft speed more than the speed of the sound, then the sound will produce. That particular sound is called as sonic boom. A sonic boom is a sound associated with the shock waves created whenever an object travels through the air faster than the speed of the sound. Any object, not only aircraft. If I am also moving faster than the sound, then I will also produce shock waves which will result in a sound. That particular sound is called as sonic boom. It generates enormous amounts of sound energy, sounding similar to explosion or a thunderclap to the human ear. That is called as sonic boom. Science and technology. What is sonic boom? When the object in the air moving faster than the speed of the sound, that particular sound is called as sonic boom. Padayani. Padayani. Padayani is a martial folk dance performance of Kerala. In this way. This is called as Padayani. Padayani. Padayani is a word which is used in Kerala. In this way it will be there. This is the culture. A martial folk dance performance of Kerala, Prelims point of view. The name Padayani means a row of infantry, people who are walking and going for the war. It is a very rich and colorful affair. The dress pattern will be very rich in culture. Huge masks called as columns and wore by the dancers. The dance present interpretation of divine and semi-divine narratives. Bhairavi, Kalan, Yakshi, etc. are some of the popular characteristics in Padayani. Padayani or Padayani is an martial folk dance of Kerala Yanni prelims point of view. Mainly it is infantry action as a warriors. Income distance. Fifth 5-year plan, income distance. Poor man runs for his daily food. Rich man runs to digest his daily food. Yes. So what is this income distance? It is the difference between the per capita income of a state with the average per capita income of all states. All states average per capita income is how much, and my state per capita income is how much. For example, in my state the per capita income is 10,000 and the average of all states is 40,000. How much difference is there? 30,000 difference is there. That is called as income distance. So this income distance is a parameter for devaluation of funds for the finance commission. States with lower per capita income may be given a higher share to maintain equity among states. It is used as criteria in terms of finance commission. So finance commission uses this income distance as a criteria for a devaluation of funds. My state per capita income is 10,000 and rest of India per capita income is 40,000. How much distance is there? 30,000 difference is it? That means I am underperforming. So I need more funds from the central government. So finance commission will be taking the income distance as a criteria and it will be devolution of funds will be happening so that the state's per capita income, the state's economical performance will increase. That is called as income distance. Weight in 14th finance commission, the income distance was 50%, and in weight in 15th finance commission it is 45%. Income distance is the distance of the gross state domestic product of a particular state from state with the highest GSDP maintain equity among states in order to maintain the equity. So mainly what is income distance? So how much far we are from the rest, as well as we also calculate with the highest performing gross income distance, highest performing state domestic product also we will be comparing. That means we will come to a conclusion that yes, this state is poorly performing, hence we need higher devaluation. That is called as income distance. So the clear understanding is per capita income of the state and rest of India per capita income aggregate. The difference, if it is lower, then it is called as income distance. Hence higher devaluation of funds should happen. This is about income distance. In 14th finance commission the percent was 50% and now it is 45%. So that the lesser performing states will get more devaluation of funds from the finance commission. Thank you everyone. Tomorrow I will come with lecture 8. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.